We've got a promo code. The code is HOLIDAY for 20% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net. Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking NBA finally, or I guess it's back after a short hiatus. It's opening night, and we've got the Warriors and the Nets going head to head. Brooklyn favored -7.5. The total is 231.5. We've got Sean Higgs to break down this big game for the tip-off for both teams. And Sean, what are you leaning when it comes to Golden State and Brooklyn?
It's as if, weren't these guys playing on Halloween? It seems like the season was literally yesterday with NBA. I mean, what a crazy year. But yeah, opening day in December. I got to tell you, the line was at 5. It's up to 7.5. I think that's kind of, you got Green going out for sure here with the foot injury, I guess. I don't know what to expect really here. I like the Nets, but you're going to have Kyrie and KD first time. Preseason's one thing, but meshing in the game, I don't know if I'm laying 7.5 here. I'm not really high on the Warriors. Come on, there's one ball. And Kyrie Irving, I mean, he doesn't like to talk to peons. He's a flat earthing maniac. I don't know. He's going to call people globers out there. I think between the lack of really depth on Golden State, I mean, Curry's going to shoot a ton. After that, I think the bar of superstardom comes down a lot. And then we have Kyrie with KD. And then who's going to be the next guy up? The Nets have a talented roster. I just think in a game.
Yeah, they've got DeAndre Jordan, Joe Harris, Spencer Dinwiddie, Karis LeVert.
They are deep, but it's one ball. And you got a guy who likes to be ball dominant. And you got an MVP on your team who's going to stick it to his old team, who's mad at him for leaving. I don't know. I like the under here, believe it or not. And it's creeping up. I'm against it. 231.5 is a lot of points. I don't see it happening. I mean, I would think more of 215. I won't be shocked if Golden State doesn't get to 100 and the Nets are turnover prone early because somebody's going to just isolate themselves or one too many passes trying to get somebody involved. So early on, I'm going to lean towards some unders here, especially with a team like this. Plus, new head coach, Steve Nash, I'm leaning under here.
I don't know how much of a difference that Steve Nash will make from a head coaching standpoint, but they do have all kinds of talent when it comes to this Nets roster, which if you do need a bit of a refresher because it has been very different, we're going to see Kyrie Irving, Spencer Dinwiddie, Joe Harris, Kevin Durant, and DeAndre Jordan with Karis LeVert probably coming off the bench. So they do have a lot of talent on the squad. Is it enough to cover 7.5 in the opening game against Steph Curry? I don't know. Obviously, Klay Thompson out, but they do have Andrew Wiggins, and everybody's going to be looking for James Wiseman, the number 2 pick in the NBA draft, the center from Memphis, who, from a talent standpoint, really, really exciting player to watch. Not sure how much we'll see from him in the opening game, but definitely some things to watch for in this one. Any other things you think better should know?
I was agree with you. 7.5. You can't really lay it just based on right out of the gate, especially NBA guy. You don't know what you're getting. KD, I grant he looked good. He had 25 points, 3 boards in preseason, come back from an injury, but wait and see. Just go light out of the gates here, people. You do not know how these guys are going to respond like that. I mean, Nets haven't played in months. Warriors,
right.
lot to prove.
I think the reason that this number probably moved is because Draymond Green is out, and that's a big loss defensively for Golden State, just because he would have probably been the person to guard Kevin Durant, and now I'm not sure who guards KD here. And even if you do have a really good defender on KD, he is a very good scorer. Awesome. And also, we've kind of seen it in the NFL with the Bucks. You can put a lot of good players on one team, but that doesn't mean that the chemistry is going to connect automatically. So I'm interested to see how Kyrie and KD and all these players kind of mix together when it comes to the first game of the season. Other than that, I think we've got just about it all wrapped up. That's going to do it for our NBA talk here on Picks and Parlays. Great stuff from Sean Higgs. As always, Sean, thanks for joining us.